The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
He's not going to do it again. And now he's trying to get rid of it. Most of that bill, by the way, was for defense. Something like $700 million was for defense. $716 billion, rather, for defense. Most people don't understand that. The $1.3 trillion, $716 billion. Now, we're for defense. We want strong defense. The argument can be that 60% of our fighters, our jet fighters, the FX series, as they call them, 60% of them are sitting on the ground because they don't have the parts to fix them. And they've been going in and taking parts and, from this plane and that plane and to try to get one in the air. I mean, that's crazy. That's insane. Insane. Also, there's a study coming out showing that many of our kids who got killed was totally unnecessary. They didn't have the right equipment. That's why they're getting killed. So I'm for defense. But you know what? What is crazy is all this nonsense we've been hearing for the last few weeks, why the market's down 600 points and up 600 points, down 600 points, now we're up 354 points, then we'll be back down again, is this crazy thing called these tariffs. This is not the problem our country is facing. It's not tariffs. Tariffs almost nothing of our GDP, percentage of our GDP. The real problem this country is facing is health care, is Medicare. That's the real problem. If you take Medicare and you take the trade deficits, both those are killing our economy and putting us into bankruptcy. The trade deficit, which is blowing up on a run rate from $500 billion up to $800 billion, it's incredible. It's killing our economic growth. That's why we can't get to 3%. In 10 years, we still can't get to 3% growth. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. So we have a real problem here. We're focusing on the wrong stuff. Why don't we focus on the entitlements? Let's focus on Medicare. That's going to kill us. Between Medicare and the trade deficits, on the trade deficit side, it's killing our jobs, it's killing our growth. If you take the Medicare, it's killing our budget. We just can't afford this Medicare anymore. We got to have the Republicans and Democrats become courageous. The Republicans are cowards. They should tell the American people the truth. It's Medicare is the entitlement program that is killing us. And I mean, think about it. You have something like $800 billion, and what do? We turn around. We can't afford this $800 billion, and then we turn around and we give the large corporations a tax cut. What are you, nuts? We can't afford Medicare and Medicaid and then also at the same time give cuts to the large corporations. That's just absolutely insane. It just makes no sense, but that's what we've been doing. And when you're looking at Medicare, the entitlement program, it's a great program. Medicare is a great program. It takes care of millions of Americans age 65 and over. It's prevented millions of Americans from going into poverty. That's right. Before Medicare, you'd go into poverty. When you got into retirement age, you were on your own. You went into poverty. It's a great program, but they let it go out of control. The Democrats let it go out of control. They use it as a social program. They use it as a way to get votes. Every time there's an election, the first thing they would say is, oh, the Republicans are going to take your Social Security away, going to take your Medicare away, all that. Medicare covers approximately half of all medical expenses in this country. It's a safety net for millions. Something like 85 million people who have disabilities. But it's more than half of our budget. Half. We can't afford that. So when you take the trade deficit on one side that's killing our jobs, making our dollar very weak, the buying power is diminishing, and then you take on the other side of the ledger Medicare that we can't afford. It's nuts. It's a safety net. We know that. And it's a great thing. We know that. But they let it get out of control. Medicare is going to bankrupt our country. See, we need the problems on one side, the trade deficit killing our jobs. And from those jobs, we need jobs to create tax revenue to pay for more people paying taxes. More people have jobs are paying into the taxes, paying into the Treasury. We can pay for Medicare. But what do? We turn around and we tell the big corporations, never mind your $1.4 trillion that was helping us with our Medicare bill. Not to worry about. We'll go borrow the money from China or we'll print it. What are they, nuts? That would have helped big time towards our Medicare budget. This is insane. Now, as I say, I don't mind the $716 billion. We could have got that. We could have made that up from somewhere else. I don't mind about the budget. Now, the problem, you got the Medicare. Yeah, that's why it's such a lot, this laugh over this tariff. All the Sunday shows were talking about tariffs, which is such a small part of our GDP, minuscule. Medicare is half of our budget. Nobody's talking about that on Sunday because, see, the Democrats, Republicans are cowards. So you got Medicare's growing even faster than Social Security and would become bigger and more expensive than Social Security. It's growing 15 times faster in our economy, Medicare. What are you, nuts? That's crazy. And Medicare, like Medicaid, are facing, those are called unfunded liabilities, $100 trillion unfunded liabilities. What does that mean? Meaning that it will have to pay trillions of dollars more, $100 trillion more than the amount of money that is coming in now to pay for both Medicare and Medicaid. So we're paying for Medicare and Medicaid, but we need another $100 trillion on top of that. Take Medicare alone is facing more than $36 trillion in unfunded liabilities. That's completely unsustainable. What are you, nuts? You can't sustain it without bankrupting the country. But the Republicans, Democrats won't talk about it because they're afraid of losing votes. This is insane. They're cowards. They don't want to lose votes. They got to be straight with the American people. It's not tariffs. It's Medicare and trade deficit. First, we need a bill to fix the trade deficit. We need an energy bill that's been promised us since the 1970s. If we had a real energy bill, then we wouldn't have to import 10 million barrels a day into this country of oil. Once we stop importing that 10 million a day in oil, barrels a day in oil into this country, then when we do export, when we do lower the dollar to export more goods, then we gain. But every gain we get now is wiped out every day we import 10.1 million barrels of oil. Then you look on the other side of the ledger, we got Medicare. We're paying millions and millions of dollars for procedures and services that, you want to know something, that don't really make sick people better. What it does, it makes the pharmaceuticals and the specialists richer. That's right. That's what it's all about. Follow the money. We'll be right back after this break.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. As investors, we have to filter through the information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you a smarter and more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you will have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is valuable and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This information you can't live without. Call today. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and sign up today.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks and we post short and easy to follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Seattle, you now can catch me, Phil Grandy, and Phil's Gang Radio Show weekdays at 12 noon right here on AM 1590, The Answer. If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxFest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Turns out we're getting chemical weapons out of Syria without having initiated a strike. So what else are you talking about?
We're getting the chemical weapons out of Syria.
Chris, all you have to do is look at the fact that today, the final 8% of chemical weapons...
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Did everybody see that attack? That was terrible. Remember we were told how all the weapons were gone? They're all out of Syria? Well, they lied to us. They lied to us about health care, the insurance, we could keep it. This would be a wonderful thing. Payments were going to go down. That was a lie. They lied to us about getting rid of the weapons, chemical weapons Syria. That was a lie. They lied to us about if we give the $1.4 trillion in corporate taxes to the major corporations, then wages are going to go up because the corporations are going to stop, not totally, but a big chunk of their stock buybacks will stop. They're going to plow their money into their companies rather than into the CEO's pockets. That money then would trickle down to Main Street, to wages, the middle class. They would then go out and spend more. Remember how our economy grows. 70% of our economic growth comes from spending, so you got to get those wages increases. So we were told what the CEOs were going to do is take that money, portion of their money, their profits, and instead of putting in their pockets, they're going to take it and get into wages. People start spending. They'll go buy large TVs. They'll buy all these things they normally don't spend on because they don't have disposable income. That was a lie. Never happened. They're lying to us about tariffs. This is, how this tariffs is what's taking down this country and China. No, it's not true. It's taking down. Yes, of course it's bad. There's a lot of bad things happening in this country that we got to defend ourselves from. But what's going to put this country, what's going to put you and your family in danger is the entitlement costs. So Security, Medicare, Medicaid. That's what's going to hurt you and your family. That's what hurts you when you go to get a job and you find you only get a part-time job because of the cost of entitlements, because of the cost of the trade deficits. When you go and get a movie ticket and it keeps going up and up in price, it's because of these costs. The national debt keeps going up higher and higher and higher. So that means the economy goes lower and lower and your jobs get worse and worse. You can't get overtime. You want to get overtime. You go to your boss, hey, I want some overtime. Can't get it because of our national debt keeps growing and growing and growing. Anyway, the geniuses, the Democrats, the liberals, like Pelosi and Pocahontas and all the other ones out there, they say, well, just tax the rich. Tax the rich. They're the bad guys. Tax the rich. Really? The top 20% of the population, these are people who make $150,000 a year, pay 87% of all taxes now. So those people are making $150,000 a year. That's the top 20% of our population. They pay 87%. Do you know how far 150 gets you if you live in New York or you live in Boston or Seattle? You don't get, or California, you don't get far in $150,000. Try living $150,000 in New York or San Francisco. Now the 1% who make $750,000, they pay 43%. Isn't that amazing? So the 20% of the population pays 87% of all taxes. The 1% who make $750,000 pay 43%, and the very top, the 0.1% who make $3 million a year average pay 22%. Oh, they're not paying enough? You want to keep raising them? Well, when they're that rich, they can take their money and go anywhere. They'll take their money and invest it. They can invest it in countries outside of the United States. Medicare is paying millions of dollars for procedures and services that don't even make people better. You know what Medicare's become? It's how to make the medical industrial complex. You know how we got the war industrial complex, the defense complex? We always go to war so that stocks will go up for Boeing, and we always go to war for stocks to go up with Northrop, the rest of them. Well, now we have Raytheon. Now we have the reason for medical costs going up. Congress, instead of making sure the money is directed towards the patients, especially Medicare or Medicaid or any of them, they make sure the money goes to the pharmaceutical companies, because the Congress, remember, they get all their payments from the pharmaceutical companies, all the lobbyists from the pharmaceutical companies. And also, remember, the people who manufacture the tools for the medical profession, for the hospital, so forth. They're huge. They got lobbyists all over the place. So the Medicare payments are not to benefit the patient. The Medicare payments are to benefit the bottom lines of the pharmaceutical companies. Isn't that sickening? Because our politicians like Ryan and Schumer and Pelosi and the rest of them who could make a difference, they line their own pockets with money from the pharmaceutical companies and so forth. This is terrible. The industrial complex. Congress has steered Medicare spending away from having the most effective care. They make sure they pull it away from having the most effective care, when that's where it should be going, right? For our patients, toward the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies. This is crazy. Unbelievable. You know, when Johnson started the program, he thought $400 million was nuts. Today, we're spending right now, just on Medicare, $450 billion on Medicare. Medicaid, over $1 trillion. Johnson thought Medicare at $400 million was a lot. He'd be turning over his grave. $451 billion. So what do we do? The Medicare spending is growing 15 times faster than our economy is growing. There's our problem, not these stupid tariffs. When we get back, we're going to talk about these tariffs, and we're going to talk about some stocks that you should be involved with to make some money. I'll be right back. Phil's gang, join my gang. Help St. Jude.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Because he gives a lot of good insight to understand not only what is happening, but why the market is doing what it's doing.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Thank you so much for what you do, Phil. Not only for us, but also for St. Jude.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance that you can get from Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared, not being in, they're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
65% of our workforce, we have about 154 million people in our workforce, 65% have less than $19,000 saved for retirement. They're never going to make it because they need 80%. You need 80% of your current income to make it. So if you're making $75,000 a year, you need $65,000. You got enough money set aside, you need $65,000 a year to continue the lifestyle you've been accustomed to while you're working. This is unbelievable. If you want to get $1.5 million a year when you retire at the age of 67, it's doable. Say you had a 7% return. It's doable, getting a 7%. Let's say at age 20, okay, you have to put in like $380 a month. Age 30, to get there to the $1.5 million, you have to put away $780 a month. Age 40, $1,678 a month. If you're 50, woo, you got to put around $4,000 away a month. See how it gets? So when you're younger, stop thinking about those shiny spinners and those mag wheels. And I was driving with Marta the other night, and this trailer truck pulls up next to me, and guy's got this big truck, pickup truck, and high up, and big wheels and these big rims. And I said, and he's sitting there having a good time. And that's great. You know, you're young, you'll love that stuff, and it's fun, and that's part of life. But I said, imagine this guy. He was probably about 20. I said, when he gets to be about 50 years old, 55, he's going to say, boy, if I only took that money for those rims and those big wheels, and I took the money that I paid for my Bulldog and the chain that I tie him to the pickup truck with, if I only took that money instead of buying that Bulldog and the chain and the rims, and if I invested that, if I follow Phil and just invested in the stocks he's invested in, and when he makes a move, he lets me know what move he's making. So I just mimic his moves from a video. God, if I only did that, I'd be on my way to having a wonderful retirement. As I've told you, these planning groups are a joke. It's a huge, huge business, planning. Remember what they did when they screwed everybody, when the corporations got rid of the 401k and got rid of the pension, went to the 401k. You got screwed. You're in your company, right? You get a job, you go down and meet the guy that's in charge of human services. He doesn't know anything about stocks or anything that you ask, and he gives you the menu. And he said, well, pick out a mutual fund, and you usually go back to him and say, yeah, I don't know, you can use it, and he'll suggest the one. He's going to suggest the one that the mutual fund industry sold him for $250,000, $300,000 to recommend it as a piece of garbage. And the problem is these planners or these people who run these mutual funds, they're not under any pressure to make money. The pressure they're under is to grow the fund, to send brokers out to befriend you, to bring the money in. See, the pension fund manager was under tremendous stress. He had to make a 10% return every year for you, or he didn't get paid. He got paid when you made money. If he didn't make money for you, he didn't get paid. The 401k mutual fund is a fraud. It's a scam. It's a skimming operation. And you got the people that are running these things that they're terrible. They have no incentive to make money. They have an incentive to grow the fund, not to grow the money for you that's in the fund that you put in the fund. Just like these annuities I hear every day on radio now. Oh, don't worry. Come down, we'll sit down with you, and you'll never lose money in your principal. You'll never buy this annuity. You'll never lose money. You only make money when stocks go up. What a fraud that is. You better read the small print on that. That's one of the biggest losers. Try to get out of the thing. They lock you in for 7 to 10 years. Try to get out, see what it costs you. And also, when the market collapse goes down about 30, 40% on the way up, remember, they don't give you, if the stock goes back, let's say the stock market goes down 40%, and it starts going back up, it's about 20% now. You go, oh, great, I got 20% of my money back in my plan. No, you don't. Not in your annuity. You don't get it. You're locked into maybe 2% or 3%. That's all you get on the way up. How do you think they make money? And the market goes back up 40, 50%, they keep it. How do you think they can guarantee you not to lose money? Even if you think you broke even, you don't, because the fees are incredible. You have to pay the commission you pay up front alone, $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 up front is unbelievable. There's no easy way to make money. You're not going to make it with 401ks. You're not going to get these annuities that guarantee you, don't worry, you only make money with me. You never lose money when it goes down. That's a joke. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. Now, I know a lot of you don't want to participate, don't want to come to my class every day. I mean, if somebody wants to learn how to invest in stocks and be active, there's no better place than Phil's Gang. Our educational center, nobody has an educational center like ours. But there's a lot of people who just don't have time to come. And that's where I say, okay, then why don't you follow the group of stocks that we're in and just follow it. Mimic what we're doing. It's a great way of making sure by the time you're retired, you're going to have enough money. It's only $39.95 for heaven's sakes. Now, some of the returns I have posted now. You can go to my site, philsgang.com. It's absolutely free. When you go to the site, look where it says Phil's Toolbox. Then there's a drop down. Click on, and then you see the returns. There's a red star that indicates the Phil's Video Stock Program returns. 6%, Citigroup. SDS, 16%. Merck, 8%. PISA, 12%. UNG, 11%. Schlumberger, 21%. Nugget, gold, 35%. GDX, 10%. Take a look. Goldman Sachs, 6%. And it's free. Just go look at it. But here's what's going on. This thing with this crazy tariff. Listen how fake this is. Listen, Larry Kudlow. He was on Chris Wallace's show on Sunday, and he got nailed for lying. Listen to this.
You said on Friday that you were going to announce a trade coalition of the willing today. Other countries that were going to join us in taking on China. Who are they?
Well, I didn't make this announcement.
He didn't make this announcement. Really? You didn't, Larry? You want to take that back?
Just give us another 24, 48 hours. You're going to see what I call a trade coalition of the willing to change and get China back into the world by abiding by the laws.
So who should we believe? That Larry Kudlow or this one?
Isn't that amazing? He just comes out and Larry, he wants everything to be rosy. He wants everything to be beautiful. And he just shoots his mouth off. Say, we're going to have a coalition. And he really believed it in his mind Friday. He really believed this. This is what he believed on Friday in his mind.
You said on Friday that you were going to announce a trade coalition of the willing today. Other countries that were going to join us in taking on China. Who are they?
Well, I didn't.
He didn't have any. He didn't have any. He believed it. He believed it in his mind at the time, but he didn't have any. This guy's a joke. But this is what Trump wants there. He doesn't want a Cohen telling him what to do. He doesn't. Trump doesn't need a Cohen. Doesn't need a Kudlow. He just puts Kudlow in there because he's a great pumper. You know how? I mean, the president. He's always full of enthusiasm. Everything's fantastic, the biggest, the greatest, and then he brings in Kudlow, who mimics him. But I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you how are you going to make yourself some money. Now, right now, we have. If you're looking in the video group, why don't you join the gang and follow me in the spiders, just the spiders alone? We have what 13% return right now in spiders. I mean, just follow me. So whether they go down or up, you don't have to worry. So go to my video. Join now. 877-600 gang and start with me tonight with the videos. Help St. Jude.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Listen to this.
At our meeting last month, the FOMC raised the target range for the federal funds rate. Our patient approach has paid dividends and contributed to the strong economy we have today.
Are you kidding? Strong economy today. Did you hear today? Subprime auto bubble burst. Big headline, subprime auto bubble burst. Remember the housing bubble burst? What happened after that? Well, now it's the subprime auto bubble that's bursting. Suddenly, there's nobody showing up at the showroom floors. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Remember housing? Nobody showing up at the models? Oh, but this guy says...
My FOMC colleagues and I believe that as long as the economy continues broadly on its current path, further gradual increases in the federal funds rate will best promote those goals.
People can't pay their house payments. People can't pay their credit card, automobile payments, student loan payments. They're struggling out there. 65% of the workforce are struggling paycheck to paycheck. What planet does he live on? He lives on Wall Street. He lives at the Hamptons. He lives in Aspen. He lives in Martha Vineyard in the summer. He has no clue what's going on. They live in a different world. I live in the world, the real world. So why don't you just follow me? Starting tonight, why don't you just say, look, I'm going to dedicate myself for 30 days, $39.95, and I'm going to follow Phil's video. I am starting to look right now for a bank. A great bank stock, okay? I'm looking for a bank stock. Because Trump, if he's not going to come in here and do quantitative QE to push this market up, and QE, remember, is nothing but a fraud, okay? QE is just a big fraud. If he's not going to do QE, he's got to push this market up. But the market doesn't go up without the banks. So I'm selecting a couple banks, and I'm also putting together the ETF for all the banks. This would be great for the person who doesn't have time to do anything, who's really working hard, doesn't have time. So I will buy XLF. Okay, I'll buy an individual bank stock plus the basket XLF. And I'll show you which one I'm buying. And then every night I'll do a video for XLF and the individual bank stock and the spiders. So you own, with me, you own the Dow, the S&P 500 companies in a basket. You own the best banks in a basket. And you own an individual bank stock. And then every day I do the video 3 times a day. I give you updates on it. You haven't got to even think. And then you don't care if the market's going down. You don't care if the market's going up. It has nothing to do with you. You're just mimicking what I'm doing. Simple. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join tonight. Just get started on the bank stocks that I'm selecting, the ETF, XLF that I'm selecting, and the spiders. You'll love it. You know, Jobs Friday was a joke. We only posted 103,000 new jobs. The majority were $12 an hour jobs. Oh, they don't talk about that. And the reason for the low job numbers, the 103,000, is not the tariffs, it's the trade deficit. The trade deficit of $57 billion for the month. The run rate is $800 billion, up from $550, and that is killing our jobs. The trade deficit kills the growth as well as our job growth, and it kills our economic GDP growth. The volatility up and down for 2 straight weeks, that's because you got guys like Larry Kudlow coming on here and just throwing around a bunch of manure. Market's stuck in a 5% manure range because of the inconsistencies of this policy. There's no policy. They're just BSing everybody. Larry Kudlow, the BSer. He's always been a big BSer. Everybody loves Larry. Oh, Larry. He's the guy you invite. You invite him to a party. You know the guy you always invite to the party, the life of the party? That's him. But would you give him $1 to go down the street and buy something? What are you, nuts? And Chris Wallace nailed him for lying. The market's down. The Dow is down 3.2% for the year. And Powell is raising rates. You know why he's raising rates? Because he needs to get the European money back into this country. Remember, it's the Europeans. About 40% of our business, 40% of our stocks are bought by Europeans. They're not buying our stocks. He's got to get them in here. And what does he do? He's got to lie. He's got to say, boy, look at our economy. Come on over here. Look at our economy. We're raising rates. Look at this. Fake unemployment rate of 4.1%. 4.1% they said it was on Friday. It's 18%. I wish Trump would go back and tell the truth about that. Average hourly earnings, lousy. They stink. If you're working, you know what you got a rate. You got a wage increase of 8 cents for the month. Don't spend it in one place. Or you got, for the year, the run rate is $1 an hour for the year. Are you kidding? Healthcare cost alone. 70% of our economic GDP growth comes from spending, from consumption. The economy can't grow because healthcare cost is growing 69 times faster than our wage gains. 69 times faster. Think of that. Let's put it in perspective. In 2 decades, 20 years, it's gone from an average of healthcare. It's gone from paying an average of $151 a year to now $10,320. It's going to double again in another 10 years. It's out of control. Healthcare is out of control for individual insurance, and then you got entitlement costs. Medicare $1 trillion, Medicaid $500 billion, Social Security $825 billion. All of those are unfunded liabilities, meaning that we got money coming in to try to pay for it, but we need a lot more money. We need $110 trillion more to pay for it. So you got people out here like Kudlow, just totally confusing people. It's got everyone confused. Now we got our first quarter earnings. The earnings season's kicking off Friday with J.P. Morgan, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, bunch of banks. Monday we got Bank of America. Tuesday we got Goldman Sachs. Everything's been laying on top of the 200-day moving average. Trump's been holding it up to make sure it doesn't go below it. So this is a perfect time to buy a bank stock. Please join me tonight. Join me. It's only $39.95 for the month. You'll be helping St. Jude. Please join me. Try it for 30 days. And we'll take the basket of bank stocks. We'll buy those. And we'll also buy an individual bank stock and we'll buy the basket of the S&P 500. So in the next couple of days, that's what I'll be doing, and you follow me on my video every day. Just do exactly what I tell you to do. It takes you 2 minutes. You're a mason, you're out working, get a lunch break. Okay, you lay out your lunch, go to your mobile device and say, what'd Phil say to do? Oh, he said to buy some more shares. Or he said, oh, take some more profits. This is the way it's going to work. It works beautifully. Trump said that it's going to take maybe some pain. We're going to have to take some pain. That's what he said because of what he's trying to do. The market may go down. Wouldn't that be wonderful if he finally let the market go down instead of holding it up all the time? Wouldn't that be nice to get a beautiful correction so we can get some beautiful stocks on sale instead of we're always buying these stocks or been a bubble since 2008? So we got some great opportunities. But you got to make the opportunity. You got to retire. You got to retire. And it's pretty tough when you start hitting 50 years old and you start finding out you haven't got enough money to retire. You got to start putting away $5,000, $6,000 a month. How do you do that? It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. So what we're going to do is continue to follow the institutions, the banks, the insurance companies, the pension funds, the hedge funds, the REITs, the investment advisors. Those are the guys who take the money and invest. We're going to follow them on my chart. When I pick an individual stock or an ETF, please just follow me. Please just follow me. Our debt is killing us. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. We've never had a recovery, remember. Never have we had a recovery. Never. We've always been propped up with low interest rates and easy credit. And this thing with China right now? Are you kidding me? We better hope that China doesn't sell our treasuries. Then we'll be in real trouble. But for now, never mind about the market going up or down. When you're with me, you don't have to. Go look at my returns. I posted them today, and just go to philsgang.com, and they're right there. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.